Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see how to determine the value of Stefan-Boltzmann constant experimentally. Now let us first of all discuss the setup for determining the Stefan-Boltzmann constant experimentally. The setup consists of a water tank which is kept over it, and in that water tank we have placed a heater. So the purpose of the heater is to heat the water till 80 degrees centigrade. After it reached to 80 degrees centigrade, it has been transferred through the side tube to the hemispherical dome. This hemispherical dome is made up of a copper and it has been placed in an inverted position. So it is a hollow hemispherical dome which has a hot water of 80 degrees centigrade in it. So when we are going to transfer the hot water in the hemispherical dome, at the bottom of the hemispherical dome you are going to attach a black plate. This black plate has been blackened by a lamp black. It is also called as a test plate. In this case we are going to use a black plate. We are going to say it as a black plate, and the thermocouples are been attached inner to this hemispherical dome at specific point. So T1, T2, T3, T4 represent a thermocouple which can measure the temperature of a hemispherical dome when a hot water is in this head. The black plate temperature, it has been measured by T5. So what is going to happen after we introduce a hot water at 80 degrees centigrade in a hemispherical dome? The temperature of this surface is going to rise and it is going to emit some radiation. So that radiation is going to be absorbed by this black plate. Now the area of the plate, it is already mentioned in the experiment. Area of this black plate is 3.14 into 10 raised to minus 4 meter square. Mass of a plate, it is mentioned as 5.2 into 10 raised to minus 3 kg. And we have an observation table recorded for this experiment. A hemispherical temperature, time interval, and test or disk temperature or plate temperature. So here we have recorded T1 equal to 66.5, T2 equal to 66.6, T3 equal to 66.6, T4 equal to 66.7, and the time interval for this is 5, 10, 15 and 20. So for 5 seconds, first 5 seconds, the temperature recorded of a disk was 32.5, then 32.7, then 32.8 and then 32.9. So as you can see, the temperature of this plate is increasing. Now what we are going to do, we are going to find out the value of dt by dt. The dt by dt represent a slope of a curve plotted between temperature and a time. So we are going to plot a graph between temperature of plate and a time, and from this we are going to find out the slope. So you are going to have 5, 10, 15, 20 seconds and respectively temperature. So this will be the slope of the curve. Okay? So why it has been required? It has been required for a heat balance equation. Now let us see further how we could solve this problem. How the calculation are made to determine the Stefan-Boltzmann constant experimentally. So before moving to the actual calculation, first of all we must find out the mean temperature of the hemispherical dome. So how the mean temperature has been found out? It is T1 plus T2 plus T3 plus T4 divided by 4. So here, and this will be plus 273.15. Why 273.15? So as to convert it into a Kelvin degree centigrade. So it is 340.1. Now the temperature of a plate. The temperature of a plate. So the temperature of a plate is been found out by taking the average of all this temperature, 32.5 plus 32.7 plus 32.8 plus 32.9 divided by 4 plus 273.15. So it is going to give me the answer of 305 Kelvin. Now to determine the Stefan-Boltzmann constant in this problem, we are going to have a heat balance equation. So the heat balance equation, it has been given by, on the left hand side you have mCp dt by dt. The capital T represents a temperature, small t represents a time, and right hand side it is sigma emissivity surface area T mean raised to 4 minus T plate raised to 4. Okay. So on the right hand side it is the rate of a change of a heat received by this plate. Okay, mCp dt by dt. While on the right hand side it is the amount of heat emitted by the hemispherical dome. Okay. So amount of heat received equal to amount of heat emitted. Amount of heat received equal to amount of heat emitted. So you are going to have a mass, you know, it is 5.2 into 10 raised to minus 3. Cp of the plate, it is 381 into 0.04. This is the value of dt by dt after finding a slope, 0.04, and that will be equal to sigma into 1. Emissivity of black plate, we are considering it as 1 into 3.14 into 10 raised to minus 4, 340.1 raised to 4 minus 305 raised to 4. So from this calculation you will get sigma equal to 5.34 into 10 raised to minus 8 watt per meter square Kelvin raised to 4. Now this value is different than the standard value. Why? Because we have not considered here the conduction and convection losses while solving this problem of a Stefan-Boltzmann constant. So this is how we are going to solve it experimentally. So first of all, the arrangement, overhead tank, it is the temperature of the water is raised to 80 degrees centigrade, then it has been introduced in a hemispherical dome. So the hemispherical dome is going to heat and it is going to emit the radiation. That radiation are being received by this black plate. Now how we are going to come to know that radiation are received by black plate or not? By measuring the temperature. So 4 thermocouples are placed over a dome of a hemispherical and fifth thermocouple is placed on this black plate. So at the interval of time you need to measure the temperature and also measure the temperature of T1, T2, T3, T4. T mean is been found out, T plate is been found out. You need to convert this temperature in a Kelvin scale. Then you are going to have a heat balance equation where heat received, amount of heat received equal to amount of heat emitted, or amount of heat emitted equal to amount of heat received, vice versa. And from that you will find out the value of a Stefan-Boltzmann constant. So this is how you need to do the calculation for determine the value of Stefan-Boltzmann constant experimentally. Thank you all for watching this video.